Hey everyone, this is Ian and I'm back with another S15 Silvia DIY video. Now for some reason or another I couldn't find any videos on how to remove the side skirts and the quarter panels or the front fenders for the S15, so here we go. Now you've just seen how I've jacked the car up and I've used those planks of wood on the rails so that they don't bend. Now I'm just removing the 4 screws on either end of these side skirts. Now these are the one-piece side skirts, so a little bit trickier than the 2-piece ones, which I'm going to try and source, but for now I'm going to keep these. Once you've got those off and you've removed your fender liners, which I don't have, you want to then remove this light bulb from the quarter panel indicator. Before we move on to the bolts to remove, we'll just check out the panel.
So just to give you an idea of the condition of this panel, that's pretty bad there. And you know, there's like some rust here. Sure, it'll be able to be used again, just needs some love. I just had another look and there are these two in here as well. So there's one in the front there, nice and easy to get to. And then there's your other one right there in the back, or at the front, but it's further in to the bumper there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then underneath you have that one there, 8. So I think it's 8 altogether.
And then when you remove the bumper, you'll find a couple of more bolts hiding behind there. So we've got another 5 10mm bolts to unscrew. Now I just wanted to show everybody what I found behind the fender, and it's this sort of metal bracket and this long bolt with a kind of washer or a spacer that was there. I just thought this was a little bit interesting. I've never seen this before. So let's continue removing the rest of the bolts. With this one, you gain access to the head by using some extensions, but I had a lot of fun removing it. This one was definitely rusted on, so I had to cut it off from the other side. So once all of the bolts have been removed, there are about 14 or 15 altogether. You can slowly wiggle the panel out. And just one thing to note, there's this skinny little panel that goes under the headlights. You just have to make sure that's behind the quarter panel, then you're able to remove the whole thing.
Yuck, check out all the stuff that's just fallen out of that wheel arch area. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of a repair on this, or just thread it to a bigger size and use a different bolt in there, because that's gone. And this is the bloody nut that I had to cut because it stripped its own thread while it was coming out. And then the rest, they're not in great condition. That one's dead, so I'm gonna have to try and get that out. Yes, fun times. But at least the guard is off.
To make sure the new bolts go in nice and smoothly, I'm just rethreading all of the bolt holes with some WD-40 to get it nice and slippery, and then using this thread tapping tool. And this then ensures that all my new stainless steel bolts can thread in quite easily, as you can see here. And then of course, fixing the problem child, there's always going to be one.
So finally, the good bit, putting the fender back on.
So I've just got some replacement stainless steel bolts from Bunnings, so these are really easy to find. They're just a standard size and they'll definitely last much longer than the ones that were in there before. So that's pretty much it. It's not too hard. So let's just check out what these looked like before and now how they look after. They're in much better shape. They're not perfect, but we'll get a respray somewhere along the lines. And all you've got to do is realign all your panels again, replace the front bumper, and there you go. Time to get rid of these really rusted bolts. See ya. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe because I'll be doing more of these videos in the future.